Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful soundbar right here from TCL. This is the TCL Q85H soundbar, and let me tell you, TCL did an amazing job with this soundbar right here. But before we get into it and start talking about, the specifications and just sharing my experience with you guys, let's actually start off with a little sound test here coming from the soundbar with the subwoofer that comes with it, and also the 2 satellite speakers that hook up to the soundbar wirelessly as well. Now, of course, my microphone is not going to give you exactly what I am hearing here in person, but it should still give you a little idea of what this soundbar sounds like.
No way! That will skin us! Come on, don't be a wuss! What? Get back here, you!
So there it is, just a quick little sound test with the TCL Q85H soundbar. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comment sections below. Like I said earlier, I know my microphone isn't going to allow you to hear exactly what I am hearing here in person, but hopefully it gives you a little idea of what the Q85H soundbar is capable of. Now, when it comes to the soundbar right here, it does support Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. It has up to 860 watts of total power, and it is capable of pairing with your wireless device via Bluetooth. So if you want to play music to this or from this soundbar right here, just with your mobile device, you are allowed to do so. You don't actually have to use your TV if you do not want to. And it also has built-in tweeters, a built-in center channel. It also has up-firing speakers. And then of course we are getting that wireless subwoofer that has a 6.5-inch driver. And let me tell you, this subwoofer definitely means business. I mean, it gives you a good low end, a nice rumble. It actually makes it feel like you're in a movie theater. Like, when you go out to the movie theaters and you can actually feel what you're watching, well, this is going to provide that same experience, at least for me personally. And it also supports bass boost as well. Now, another cool thing about this soundbar right here is that it also has app compatibility. So if you download the TCL Home app, you do have the option to go in and customize your overall sound experience that you get from this soundbar right here, which we will get into in a little bit. But let me just take a little bit of time just to tell you guys how beautiful this soundbar is, just when it comes to overall looks and design. I mean, TCL knocked it out of the park. This is definitely a premium looking soundbar. It's not going to be an eyesore out in your living room or wherever you plan on having this. TCL did a really good job with this soundbar. Like I said, it's got a beautiful look to it, and at least for me, it definitely goes with the furniture that I have out in my living room. Definitely a nice premium look, and not just with the soundbar itself, but also the subwoofer and the satellite speakers that come with this soundbar as well. Now, when it comes to the top of the soundbar, we are getting, of course, that power button. We get the button for the inputs, we get a Bluetooth button and then a volume down and a volume up button. And then when it comes to the back of the soundbar, we are getting, of course, our port for the power cable. We're getting a USB input, optical, and 2 HDMI inputs as well, with one of those being an EARC. Now, if you want the best sound experience, I do recommend using that HDMI EARC. That way you just get the best sound experience possible coming from this soundbar right here. But let's go ahead and talk about sound, because of course that's the most important thing when it comes to a soundbar. You're buying a soundbar to further enhance your sound experience when watching movies, TV shows, content, whatever it is you're watching, playing games. You want a better overall sound experience, and that is why we purchase these soundbars. And let me tell you, based off of my own personal experience with this soundbar right here, the satellite speakers that come with it, and the subwoofer, it definitely gives you a great experience when watching movies, TV shows. Like I said, whatever it is you are watching or even playing for as your game, it's definitely giving you an overall great sound experience. At least for me personally, you can get a crystal clear sound coming out of the soundbar. But not only that, because of how great this subwoofer is, I mean, you can actually feel what you're watching. You can even feel what you're playing. If you happen to be playing a shooting game like Fortnite or Call of Duty, when you're shooting those guns, you can feel the thump from each shot, or from each explosion, or whatever it is. It definitely does a great job at providing a great premium sound experience. And for me, I'm someone who loves a lot of low end, a lot of bass when I'm watching movies or even listening to music, and this definitely provides that. But I will say that I did notice if you have the bass a little too high, then when you're watching something with, of course, with a lot of talking, there's a lot of voice in it, the voices will probably seem to get just a little bit muffled or a little bit overpowered by too much bass. So I do recommend turning that bass just a little bit lower. And I'll tell you, even if with the bass on low, you can still hear a good low end, and you can still even feel what you are watching. So even with the bass on low, I mean, it still provides a good low end and a good full sound. But me, I kind of just keep it high anyways, because like I said, I really like to feel what I'm watching. But just the overall sound experience is great, especially because we get the 2 satellite speakers in the back as well, and they are actually Bluetooth speakers, wireless, so you can connect them wirelessly to the soundbar right here. I know last year's model, I believe, or one of the ones that I reviewed last year, you had to actually connect those speakers with a wire up to the soundbar. So you only had so much length, I guess, or so much of a distance to where you were able to put them. You couldn't put them as far as you wanted to because that wire was only so long. Well, thankfully, they have brought us Bluetooth speakers this time, and they connect super easily. I mean, once you connect them, it's plug and play, and that's it. You don't have to, power them on or press the pairing button or anything like that. At least for me, I didn't have to do that. I just plugged them in and they automatically connected to the soundbar right here. Now, they are not the loudest speakers. They're not gonna overpower what's going on up here. It's just enough volume to give you that full surround sound experience. And it's most of the kind of high-end stuff that will come out of there, because a lot of the low end is coming from over here, and especially that subwoofer. So it's a lot of the high-end stuff, just kind of adding some stuff in the background, really giving you that full surround sound experience. Now, one cool thing about this soundbar right here, if you do have a TCL TV, at least with the QM7 right here and the QM8, it will allow you, or at least the TV will allow you, to use the internal speakers on the TV and the soundbar at the same exact time, giving you an even fuller sound experience. Now, the sound here on the QM7 is already, it already sounds great just with the built-in speakers and that built-in subwoofer. So pairing that along with this soundbar right here, I am getting a great sound experience. But if your TV doesn't have that option, I'm sure all TVs do not have that option, you're still gonna be more than satisfied with just the soundbar alone. Now, of course, we are getting different sound modes. So we have a remote that comes with the soundbar itself. And then of course I have my TV remote. Now, the cool thing is I can actually control it with my TV remote. So if I go into my sound settings here, as you can see, I could control the volume. It's controlled the volume of the soundbar, as you can see down here. You can see the volume going up and down. And then we also have different sound modes, of course, whatever sound modes are available on your TV. Let's see right here, I got movie, music, voice, game, sports, and standard. Me personally, I like using the movie mode. It's a little bit louder, it gives you more of a full sound. And then I use gaming mode when I am playing games. But if you want to hear more voices, of course, then you will use that voice mode. But with the actual dedicated remote itself that comes with this soundbar, this gives you a few more options. You have a night mode, you have a voice voice mode, and then you have your surround sound mode as well, and then you have your AI Sonic. You have the option to mess with the treble and the bass as well. So it's nice, you know, that we get a little bit extra with this remote right here, but it's also nice that all I need is my TV remote. That way I'm not juggling around my remotes. All I gotta do is just maybe use this remote one time to set it where I want it, and then I just use my other remote to change up the sound mode and change up the volume as well. But these remotes are not the only thing that can control this soundbar. Like I mentioned earlier, this also has app compatibility. So as you can see here, this is the TCL Home app. This is what you are going to want to download and create an account for if you do not have an account already, to be able to control your TCL devices within the app itself. So as you can see over here to the right, I got my TCL QM7 connected, and then I got my Soundbar Q85H connected as well. So if I click on the soundbar here, it's going to bring up the soundbar menu. And this is nice because if there's times you can't find the remote, boom, you just pull out your device and you can control your device right here. So as you can see, the source I have connected right now is the HDMI EARC, the one that I recommend. You can power on or off the soundbar here straight from the app. You can turn the volume up or down, play, pause, next, go previously if you are listening to music. Then you got AI Sonic, which is a mode that uses AI to, well, actually here, let's click on it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If I press the plus sign up here, I do not have it set up because for some reason it just wasn't working for me with this device right here. So hopefully TCL will send an update to where it will work for me. But honestly, I really don't find myself having any need for this, but this option is here, or this mode is still here if you do want to use it. So if I go to switch, let's see, hi, welcome to Soundbar Q85H. Come and correct it with AI Sonic. Tune your device. AI Sonic can help you enjoy the best hearing experience in your favorite position. Be ready. Okay, it's gonna take about 2 minutes. Just the microphone status of your phone. Collaborate the sound effect of the soundbar according to your position. So basically, you're holding your phone out, it's gonna do a little sound test, and then it will, using AI, it will adjust that sound for you and just give you, you know, a customized sound experience. So that is what this is going to be for. But like I said, for some reason, it just wasn't working for me. And then we have our sound settings. So we got standard, movie, music, sports, game, and voice. So you can select whichever one you want here straight from the app as well, instead of doing it on the TV or the soundbar. And then you have your different effects. You got a night effect, which is pretty much going to, you know, kind of just quiet it down for you a little bit. You got surround enhance and a voice enhance as well. And you basically just tap and click if you want to turn those on or off. And then you have your bass and treble, which you can control right here as well. You want more treble, you can turn it all the way up to high, medium, or low. And then you got your bass, which you can turn high, medium, or low. And then you have your speaker volume as well, low, medium, or high. And these are the options that it is going to give us within the app right here. So it's nice that TCL includes this and gives us that app capability, or that app compatibility with the soundbar. So when it comes to the soundbar, subwoofer, and the satellite speakers, just as a package, as a whole, I honestly think it is a great experience. This is providing you a great sound experience, like I said, when watching movies, TV shows, content on YouTube, or even playing games. And I think anybody who uses the soundbar right here will have a great experience. Now, it is going for around $600 right now, I believe, on Amazon. And if you do find yourself interested in this soundbar, I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below and in the pinned comment below, in case you want to pick one up for yourself, maybe try it out and see what you personally think about it. If you're looking for a good soundbar, hey, this can possibly be a good one to go with. I've seen other soundbars, or I've tested out other soundbars that cost a lot more than this one right here, and they definitely don't give me the same experience. So I can personally say that this is worth it, this package right here. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you're not missing out on any other future videos to come. Thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace out.